Lexmark MS610 DE. And when they pull the paper tray out, there's a cam. The tray pulls on this lever, pushes it in when it's in, but when you pull it out, it has to go all the way back up. And there's a cam in there that needs to be greased, because if this doesn't release all the way, this little sensor arm hangs down, because this doesn't pop all the way back up. And then when they put the tray back in, it's gonna break off this arm or bend it down. So I've had some of these departments, like tool rental, where they were breaking this off every week. You know, they get mad, they do a lot of pages for every rental coming in or out, and if this thing hangs down and bends or breaks, you know, they start slamming the drawer in there thinking it's their employee, but it's actually this cam that needs to be greased. So Lexmark usually sends a pack of grease now. They didn't always have the grease, they just started doing it. I've got some leftover grease from before. They send a new arm, because usually they break off right here. And what did they send this time? They sent some feed rollers, and they also sent a sensor, which we won't need. So I'm gonna show you where this is. Let me try to put you guys down. See if I can set this up so you guys can, so I can flip this over. Okay, so the printer's flipped over. Now, normally you'd have to get to this cam I'm talking about, the whole shaft assembly, you'd have to take off the sides and take off this power supply, and then take off this duplexer plate after unplugging all your connections on the power supply. But power supply, you take off this half, then you take off more screws after you get to the board and get to all those connectors. So if you know where this cam is, let's see if you can zoom in there. Right there, see the little bit of grease? Since it's upside down right now, this arm isn't going in and out, up and down, because it's upside down. But that's the cam assembly you need to grease, where you can see that little bit of grease in there. So it's just plastic against plastic rotating. So if you can sneak in there, sometimes I'll just use like a zip tie corner or a long screwdriver, and I'll just wipe some grease on that thing and just keep working it back and forth. But that'll keep your arm from breaking off. And if you need to see that arm a little bit better, you're gonna have to take all this off, that off, this off, and then you can see that. And then also take this plate off, which unhooks with a spring. But save yourself some time. Get in there and grease that. Change this arm if it broke off, which you can sneak in there with a screwdriver and sometimes get it in through here. And then change your feed rollers and you're good to go. You shouldn't jam anymore. But once you're all greased up, if you flip it over, you'll see this arm assembly going up and down like it should. All right, if you can see that piece right there with the grease on it, that's the part you need to grease up. All right, that piece sliding right there. Grease that all up, and that's the piece we're talking about right there. And then this should take care of it. All right, so flipped up, it's right here on the right, underneath this belt. So look for that belt, it's right in there. And let's back out so you know where I'm pointing. Okay, I ran into one where after I greased this piece, it was still hanging up. So what I did was wanted to find out what was making this thing still tight. So I took off these 2 screws, and there was this spring down here. This spring down there attached to that hook right there, okay? So now that we pull this out of the way, this piece down here has to slide back and forth. This piece right here. So I'm just gonna grease underneath that piece, because that has to slide back and forth in order to let this slide here. So I'm gonna lift this up, this little piece, and put some grease right underneath this part right there, and maybe a little bit between this piece and the back or the front. All right, so I took off a couple screws over here, and then this piece.
Do you know what Tony's here today?
Yeah.
He is.
Lifts up so you can put some grease underneath that. Okay, putting some grease right here and along the bottom, and then right here. It's a contact surface. Okay, here's that piece all greased up, and you can see it down there. It was binding up at the bottom because there wasn't any grease between it and that piece there, and the piece underneath here that rubbed against the front. So you can see it's nice and loose now. Because if that hangs up at all, in the earlier video I was only greasing this part, but the only way to get to this part of its binding is to take the duplexer off in the power supply. So you can see now it's nice and free.